Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca and this is helpyourmath.com. Today we're going to be talking about multiplying polynomials. Now we have two methods we can use to multiply polynomials. Our first method is called FOIL. FOIL stands for first, outer, inner, and last. And we can only use FOIL when we have two binomials being multiplied together. And when I say binomial, I mean each polynomial has two terms in it. So how we use FOIL is we're first going to multiply the first terms together. So 2x and x are our first two terms. So I have 2x times x plus my outer terms, which are 2x and negative 2, plus my inner terms, which are negative 3 and x, and then finally my last terms, which are negative 3 and negative 2. Now I'm going to multiply each of these terms together. So I have 2x times x, which is 2x squared, plus 2x times negative 2, which is negative 4x, plus negative 3 times x, which is negative 3x, and finally, negative 3 times negative 2, which is positive 6. Now notice here I have two like terms, negative 4x and negative 3x. So what I'm going to do is rewrite 2x squared, combine negative 4x and negative 3x, which is negative 7x, and then finally positive 6. So I have 2x squared minus 7x plus 6. Now I'm going to talk about my second example, which is 4x plus 3 squared. Notice that if I have a squared, this can be rewritten as 4x plus 3 times 4x plus 3. Now I can use FOIL to multiply these two polynomials together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my first terms, which are 4x and 4x, and then my outer terms, which are 4x and 3, then my inner terms, which are 3 and 4x, and finally my last terms, which are 3 and 3. So now, once I multiply together, I have 4x times 4x, which is 16x squared, plus 4x times 3 is positive 12x, plus 3 times 4x, which is positive 12x, plus 3 times 3, which is 9. Now notice here I can combine like terms of 12x and 12x. So I rewrite 16x squared. 12x plus 12x is positive 24x, and then positive 9. So my final solution is 16x squared plus 24x plus 9. Now I'm going to talk about method 2, which is the distributive method. In this example, I have x minus 2 times x squared minus 3x plus 4. In this case, I can't use FOIL because this term has 3 terms in it. So what I'm going to do is use the distributive method. How I use the distributive method is first, I multiply x by each term in the second polynomial, and then I multiply negative 2 by each term in the second polynomial. So I'm going to have x times x squared plus x times negative 3x plus x times 4 plus negative 2 times x squared plus negative 2 times negative 3x plus negative 2 times 4. Now I'm going to multiply these out and we'll see what happens. So we have x times x squared, which is x cubed, plus x times negative 3x, which is negative 3x squared, plus x times 4, which is positive 4x. I have negative 2 times x squared, which is negative 2x squared. I have negative 2 times negative 3x, which is positive 6x. And I have negative 2 times 4, which is negative 8. Now I'm going to look to combine like terms. There are no like terms with x cubed, so I'm going to rewrite x cubed. Negative 3x squared and negative 2x squared are like terms because they both have x squared attached to them. So negative 3x squared and negative 2x squared is negative 5x squared. Positive 4x and positive 6x are like terms because they both have x attached to them. So positive 4x plus positive 6x is positive 10x. And finally, I have negative 8. So my final answer is x cubed minus 5x squared plus 10x minus 8. And finally, let's look at this example, which has x squared plus 1 times negative x squared plus 4x minus 2. I'm going to use the distributive method again because this polynomial has 3 terms attached to it. So I'm going to multiply x squared by each of the terms in the second polynomial, and then 1 by each of the terms in the second polynomial. So I'm going to get x squared times negative x squared plus x squared times 4x plus x squared times negative 2 plus 1 times negative x squared plus 1 times 4x plus 1 times negative 2. And now let's multiply these together. So x squared times negative x squared is negative x to the 4th power. X squared times 4x is positive 4x cubed. X squared times negative 2 is negative 2x squared. 1 times negative x squared is negative x squared. 1 times 4x is positive 4x. And 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. Now, I'm going to combine like terms up here. So I rewrite negative x to the 4th. 4x cubed has no other like term, so I rewrite 4x cubed. Negative 2x squared and negative x squared are like terms because they both have x squared attached to them. So I have negative 3x squared. I have 4x, and I have negative 2. So my final solution is negative x to the 4th plus 4x cubed minus 3x squared plus 4x minus 2.